Hi everyone, I am putting together a screencast of how to create a screencast. So bear with me, I'm going to walk through this as quickly as I can, but as carefully as I can as well. The first thing I want you to know is that we're going to use QuickTime Player. If it's in your dock, you're going to see QuickTime Player down here at the bottom. It's a large Q. If you do not have it in your dock, you'll want to go to our Spotlight and go ahead and type in QuickTime. On your computer or on the teacher computer, QuickTime should pop up here in your menu. I'm on a student computer. If you were to see my desktop right now, you would be overwhelmed by how much stuff is on there, so I'm using a student computer. And they're a little different. So if yours doesn't pop up in the menu over here, if QuickTime doesn't, the easiest thing to do next is to go to the Go button and go to Applications. Search through, you'll have all of your application folders here, and you'll find QuickTime. And I highly recommend that you click on QuickTime and drag it into your dock. And I think the reason why I want you to do that is once you play with this a little bit and do a few practice screencasts, you will really like it. I know a number of teachers use it currently to create lessons that they can share with a substitute if they know they're going to be gone. They post it for kids in the ISS. They post it to their blogs, or EduBlogs, or Edmodo, for kids who might be absent or as a refresher. So I think once you practice it a bit, you will want it. So go ahead and drag it into your dock. Now, a couple of things. I am in the middle of creating a screencast of a screencast, so because I've already started recording, I can't record myself recording another. So I have taken a few screenshots of what you're going to do to move through this process. So once you have QuickTime, you'll open QuickTime. It'll come up here in the upper left-hand corner that you're there. And you're going to go to File and Menu. And I'm going to pop over here to the screenshot that I created for that, because mine does look a little different since I'm in the middle of recording. There we go. So you'll have your QuickTime open, you'll go to File, and you'll pull down to New Screen Recording. When I do it on my computer, it shows up as gray, and that's why I showed you that little screenshot, because mine is active, and once it's active it'll turn gray. Once you have gone to New Recording, this box will pop up next. And this is your screen recording. It's telling you what you're doing, and you'll notice that there's a red button. When you're ready to begin, you'll actually click that red button and it'll start recording your screen. But before we get to that one, I want you to see one step that you need to do first in advance. And that is to turn your internal microphone on. So this screen will pop up, and then you'll click on the arrow, and then when you click on the arrow you will get this option, and I want you to choose built-in input, the internal microphone. This allows you to not only record what's happening on your screen, but to record your voice as you're talking through what you're doing on the screen. And it's really important that you click that and turn it on, because if you've not used QuickTime before, chances are it hasn't been turned on yet. Once you turn it on and the check mark comes up, you'll be back to this screen, and when you're on this screen you'll just simply click the record button. And what happens when you click your record button is you get this message, and it says click to record the full screen. When you click this, just a gentle mouse click, you're going to get an arrow that's very similar to what I have on the screen right now. And actually it's probably more like a screenshot, because you're going to click and drag whatever part of your computer screen that you want to record. And as you do that, you're choosing what the kids will see. Actually, the screen recording box that I'm hovering over right now won't show up in your actual screencast. It goes away. which is why I had to take screenshots of it so you can see it. But this will actually go away, so if you're in the middle of a recording and that screen is here, don't worry about it. It doesn't show up for those who are watching your video. Once you've clicked and dragged on what part of your computer is going to be recorded, you will then get something like this, right? Whatever section you're recording. And then you'll hit the red key on the recording button. And once that happens, you'll click here, and then over here it'll start counting down the minutes, and you'll see the voice is actually taking place. You'll see the voice movement, and you can start recording. As you're recording, whatever is in the box that you have chosen for the students to see, and I have selected my entire screen so that you can see everything, whatever is here is what the kids will see as you're walking through it. So you could do a PDF file, you can open Chrome, you could do your eyes past print this way. There are just a number of things that you can do. And I'm just going to go to my YouTube account here in a second because we'll need it. And once you're finished with your recording, you simply press that black button on the screen recording again. So I'll open it back up so you can see it. You'll just click stop record, it'll be black, and when that happens, it'll automatically pull up the screen recording that you've made. My screen recording that I did for practice, so I can show you how to upload it, comes up here at the top. You could play it immediately to see how it sounds, if you want to definitely upload it or not. It'll tell you how long it is. And if you're ready to share it, you simply go to Share, and you can share it any way you want. I suggest creating a YouTube account if you don't already have one, and clicking on YouTube. Super easy to share from YouTube once you've created an account. You just type in your YouTube name and your password and sign in to YouTube. You can change the recording title, and it should be something that's appropriate, and I'm going to flip over to mine here in just a couple of minutes. You'll want to write a description of what it is and tag it. This was that category issue that we were talking about with EduBlogs in the library the other day. So you'll want to tag it so you remember what it is. Once you have done this, it will start loading your video to YouTube. And you just go to your YouTube account, you go to Video Managers, and the screencast of how to make a screencast will show in the process of loading here. I'm going to do that here in a few minutes for a new one and remove this one. If you're happy ultimately with the screencast, and once it's posted, it takes about 5 to 8 minutes depending on the length. It's super easy. You pull it up, pause it, go to Share, get your embed code, and then you can copy this and paste it into any of your systems, Edmodo, SchoolWires, EduBlogs, and if you have trouble with that, just ask me. There's a couple little things that might be quirky that I can help you with. Other than that, that's all you have to do to make a screencast. Again, I want to stress, if you need help, holler at me and I will try to help you out. Come into the library and I'll put you in the quiet room where I am right now, and you can practice in here with me at close proximity so I can help you. I hope that helps. Don't be afraid of them. Really, once you get used to them, they're super easy, and I think you'll want to use them as much as you can. Thanks, guys. Good luck.